Whether you sell courses, coaching, or memberships, you've probably poured months into building the perfect program, the perfect course, only to watch 80% of your students disappear before they ever see results. I've seen this heartbreak up close working with over 10,000 info business owners at Passion.io, all the way from 10K side hustles to 10 million plus empires. And I know it's not your fault. So in this video, I will show you exactly why your completion rates are low, why all the quick fixes like shorter modules or more Zoom calls just waste your time, and how you can install a plug-and-play AI system that guides every student to the finish line. Because if you don't fix this, you'll keep hustling for every sale, watching your reputation slip, and wondering why your business feels stuck, no matter how hard you work. But if you do it, you'll have a business where students get real results and flood you with testimonials, so you finally scale your info business in 2026 without hiring a bigger team. Here's what's actually happening. Your student buys your course. They're excited, they log in, then they see this. 47 modules, 8 hours of content, workbooks, templates, drop-downs, and complete overwhelm. The data backs this up. The average course completion rate, industry standard, is 4%. And 70% of your students never finish module 2. And only 2% actually implement a thing. So you spend months creating the perfect curriculum, but your students, they're paralyzed. So it's a lose-lose. And this is called content overwhelm for you and for your students. And here's why it's killing your business. When students don't finish, they don't get results. And no results means no testimonials. And no testimonials means no referrals. And no referrals means you're stuck selling to cold traffic forever. It's expensive, it's exhausting, and it doesn't scale. What have course creators tried already? Number 1, make shorter modules, but students still don't know where to start. Number 2, add more accountability and coaching calls. So now you're on Zoom for 15 hours a week. Number 3, gamification and batches, but that novelty wears off in 3 days. Number 4, hire support staff, but then costs go up and profit goes down. And also, you never know how good they are, and if they're really good, then quite often they're gone and build their own business. So that's not working either. So here's why none of this really works. The problem isn't module length. The problem isn't motivation. The problem is every student needs something different. Let's say Sarah is stuck on module 3 and she has certain questions on that. Mike doesn't understand the tech in module 7. And Jessica doesn't even know where to start, in which module solves her problem. They all need personalized guidance. But you can't personally guide 50, 100, or 500, or 5,000 students. Here's what I realized after working with 10,000 course creators. The best courses aren't the ones with the most content. They're the ones with the best guidance. Netflix doesn't show you every movie. It recommends what you should watch. Spotify doesn't play every song. It creates your playlist. What if your course could act like a personal guide? What if it knew where each student was stuck? What if it could help them in real time? And that's what AI makes possible. Not generic ChatGPT, your custom GPT built for your course. In addition, I'm talking about an AI trained on your methodology, integrated in your courses and libraries. Let me show you what this looks like. Here, behind my face, what you don't see is this. There's another face. This is the head coach. It's called Dan AI. Hi Dan, I'm completely overwhelmed. Where should I start?
Feeling overwhelmed is common when starting something new. The best place to begin is by focusing on one small step related to your app idea, like defining who your app is for or what main problem it solves. Then take your time exploring the Passion.io platform little by little, starting with creating basic content screens or setting up lessons if your app is educational. Remember, if you feel stuck, the Passion Fighter community is a great place to get support and encouragement. What part of your app idea excites you most right now? That could be a good starting point.
I want to create really good content for my app. What should I look at first?
Great focus on content quality. To start, concentrate on creating content that clearly addresses the main problem your app solves for users. Think about the topics or lessons that directly help your audience and structure them logically. Include engaging elements like videos, quizzes, or images if Passion.io supports them to improve user experience. Also consider integrating search-friendly keywords that your potential users might look for, which can help attract more downloads over time. Do you have a specific topic or audience in mind for your app content that can guide your next content creation steps?
Do you have a specific lesson in mind that I should start watching to get more clarity on what I actually should build first?
Without a specific course available, I recommend starting with lessons or tutorials that cover the basics of structuring your app content on passion.io, such as how to organize lessons or create engaging modules. Review your course materials or the Passion.io Help Center for step-by-step guides on these topics. If you want, you can tell me more about your app idea or the type of content you want to create, and I can suggest the best general topics to focus on first. What kind of content do you want to build in your app?
Actually, I want to learn more about pricing. How do I price my course effectively? Do you have something specific that I can look at?
Pricing your course effectively means balancing what your target audience is willing to pay with the value your content delivers. Consider factors like how much time and effort you've put in, the uniqueness of your knowledge, and competitor pricing. Start with a price that feels fair, but also allows room for discounts or promotions. You can adjust as you gather feedback and see how the market responds. Make sure to highlight the benefits learners get to justify the price. Do you have an audience in mind already, or are you still defining who your course is for?
We just launched this at passion.io for our 5,000 creators. It's called UAI, and you can get your own AI, like Dan did with Dan AI. And one of our clients teaches a $2,000 marketing course. Before, she had 12% completion rate, constant DMs with people asking questions, 10 plus hours a week just answering the same questions over and over. So we set her up with an AI coach trained on her course content. Now, when a student gets stuck at 11 p.m., close to midnight, the client asks the AI coach, "Hey, I'm confused about Facebook ads." And the AI coach answers. In Module 5, Sarah breaks down her 3-step ad framework. Based on what you told me about your budget, start with the awareness campaign approach. Here's exactly where to find it. So, immediate answer, personalized to their situation, available 24/7, pointing at specific lessons and material that will help them further. 3 months later, she had 67% completion rate, support messages down by 80%, and students actually finishing and getting results. Same course, same content, just actually accessible when students need it. When you add AI coaching to your course, 3 things happen. First, you retain better. Students don't ghost you and churn after Module 3. They finish, they implement, they succeed. Your completion rate goes from embarrassing to industry-leading. Second, you convert better. Right now, your sales objection is, I've bought courses before and they don't work, which means they don't finish them. Now you can say you get the complete system plus your own 24/7 AI coach that will help you with your specific question once you have it. And that objection disappears. So your 2K offer suddenly feels like a 10K off perceived value. Plus, the AI qualifies buyers. Tell me about your business. What are you trying to achieve? That allows you later to upsell to them because you see what the conversation was. And that fits, self-select out. Good fits get excited before they even buy. Third, you track better. When students actually succeed, they become your marketing. Every testimonial becomes social proof. Every referral becomes a better client, and every success story leads to easier sales. You spend less on ads or focus less on content, you work with better people, and your business compounds. So this is the new model. In the old model, you create a course, you hope students finish, most don't. You only get very few testimonials, most of them don't succeed. You sell harder to bring new students in, and that's a hamster wheel. In the new model, you have your course, your library, and your AI coach. Students finish more than 60%, they get results, they tell everyone, referrals flow in, and your business growth compounds. Same content, better guidance, completely different business. And we've just built this at passion.io. It's called UAI. So you can go to passion.io/AI and learn more about it. We made it specifically for our 5,000 course creators who are dealing with this exact problem. So if you're on passion.io, it's available now. If you're not, this might be worth checking out. Here's the main point. Your course is probably good enough. Your students just need better guidance to actually finish it. And AI is that guidance.